Here in Kampala will get louder and louder as we go through this game. So Botswana it is who will kick off. We're underway here at the Mandela Stadium in Kampala. Uganda versus Botswana in these FIFA African qualifiers for the 2026 World Cup. Both of these sides needing a win to keep in contention for the automatic qualification from the group. Paul Putt adds to his face there, reflecting on whether his tactical know-how can carry this game. In the meantime, Uganda playing out from the back. Goalkeeper Watenga. Ball is launched forward. Cut up by Mangholo. Here's Mangholo again, looking inside. But Uganda winning back the ball and playing it into the defensive areas in order to draw out Botswana. Uganda looking to find a way through. Taking a break down the left-hand side, a rather ambitious attempt to play in the left-sided attacker there. First foul of the game given away deep in the Ugandan half. Didier Gomes de Rosa, one of the most astute observers of African football. Botswana coach just this season. The ball currently at the feet of Ismail Watenga. Plays his club football at Golden Arrows in South Africa, where he's on loan from the Mamelodi Sundowns. Uganda seeking to make headway down that left-hand side. The ball is lofted in, but it's high and it's long, and it goes out for a goal kick to Botswana. Botswana's keeper, Goitsione Boko. The ball at the feet. He's going to try and organise his defence in midfield. The tendency again to play out from the back. There's a mistake. Uganda possibly in here. This is a real possibility for Uganda. The move breaks down. Danger still on, though, for Botswana. Uganda still with a possibility here, trying to get that cross in. Ball driven back very astutely. The cross in is kind of loose. But Botswana still in possession. Excuse me, Uganda still in possession. Botswana not really clearing at all, actually creating problems for themselves. Meanwhile, Uganda trying to get control of this ball, play it back into the area around the halfway line. Can build from deep. Home side with all the play at the moment. Botswana made a bit of a mess. They're trying to clear that one. Uganda gifted possession once again, shifting the ball out to this right-hand side. Uganda really taking control. That was the youngster Mutiaba. And the ball going through had quality in the angle, but a bit too much pace there. That Farhad Bayo, you see there, close up on screen, leading the line for the Ugandan attack. This is where the danger was created by Botswana's indecision in trying to clear. Meanwhile, it's back with goalkeeper Ismail Watenga. The second time in succession, he seeks his left-sided defender. Ball tapped forward there, very nicely done, but not read by any of the attackers. It's goalkeeper Poko of Botswana, who now is in possession, the number 23. Holds it out to his left-sided defender. Tries the long one. But there's a lack of accuracy. Uganda back in possession. An attempt to put together some passes. Uganda give away the throw-in. Botswana back in possession. Alan Okello there. One of the players Uganda looking to for some inspiration to get some goals on the score sheet as soon as possible. Botswana's number 10, Tabang Vincent Sassini. Watenga once again. Semakula. Nice ball, split into the fence. Chance here for Uganda to create something, but Botswana back in numbers. As you can see, Okello's in the middle and too close to the goalkeeper, Poko. Botsione Poko smothers that one and relaunches Botswana on the attack. They make it as far as the halfway line, where a foul is conceded. Botswana have a free kick and a chance perhaps to launch something towards the penalty area and a better chance of a goal-scoring opportunity. We'll see how this pans out. Washa Gorowale is shaping to take the kick. Botswana's number 4. Plays it short. 21 is Benson Makolo. Long pass out to that right-hand side, aiming for the middle. It's taken a deflection. The referee, Monsieur Capin, tells us it's a corner to Botswana. And the Gilbert Baruti trots over as his teammates, tall and less tall, are getting together in that penalty area. What will Baruti cook up with this outswinging corner, right-footed? Over it comes. It's interesting, there's a Botswanan head, but it's gone too high. So the alert is over for Uganda. Botswana trotting back to take positions. That's the number 3, the captain, Tatione Didlohwe, whose header there went too far over that crossbar to be any trouble at all to goalkeeper Ismail Watenga. Uganda once again on the attack. Uganda in the yellow shirts, dark shorts. Botswana in the white jerseys, light blue shorts. Botswana back in possession. That was the Baruti who was fouled. Abe Mohotsiba there, the defensive midfield number 6. Influential player in the Botswana colours. Botswana, 3 at the back. The ball is rolled backwards towards Boko, the goalkeeper. He in turn finds number 3, his captain, Didlohwe. Boko in possession, trying to draw Uganda towards him to find gaps in the midfield. The ball is clipped long, but cut out all too easily by Uganda, who come back on the attack. That was Mutabia's through ball. The youngster finding a good angle on that one. And Okello with the header. Interesting that he was able to get the head in there, because Botswana looked like that was under control. Alan Okello dangerous in the air, the number 21. The strike force of Aziz Bayo and Alan Okello could be quite interesting for Uganda today. Here's Boko, the goalkeeper, to his captain Didlohwe. Clips the ball into midfield, but it's all loose. It's rescued by Botswana's number 10, Sassini. In the process, he commits a foul. Uganda back in possession. Opening minutes of the game, rather scrappy. But perhaps that's indicative of the kind of stakes we've got in front of us here, because both of these teams need to have a win in order to keep up their ambitions to qualify directly for the World Cup. Long ball, Kripnites back inside. This is Okello. Uganda being forced back by the Botswanans. Incidentally, in Botswana, you don't say Botswana, you say Motswana. That's a way of saying Botswana instead of Botswana. Here come Botswana on the attack, or rather Uganda. Botswana defending resolutely. They're back in numbers, of course. Ball pitched towards Okello. Shot comes in. Oh, it took a wicked deflection, didn't it? I think keeper Kotsione Boko had it covered, but certainly there was a chance, a real chance for Elvis Buomono. There he is at the back, unmarked. The ball is flicked on, and he takes it on the volley. Real ambition there. In fact, it's Benson Mangholo of Botswana who deflects it. Corner out for Uganda. The ball is clipped into that penalty area, headed back in. And goalkeeper Boko had it covered. So a moment of real danger there for Botswana. Ronald Sesihanda with this header, which is rather too high to cause any problems for Botswana's goalkeeper. So lack of precision from the home side meant that corner more or less went to waste. But we're back in full force now. Throw into Uganda on that left wing. Mind the score there, it is 0-0. We've had the first real chance of the game, which fell to Elvis Buomono of Uganda. Blocked, deflected by Benson Mangholo of Botswana. Interested to see how that deflection almost caused the goal-scoring opportunity, but it's fair to say I think Botswana's goalkeeper, Kotsione Boko, had the situation covered. So here come Botswana. It's Mohotsiwa, calm as ever. Mohotsiwa on the ball again, keeping possession. It's very much cat and mouse at the moment, this match, isn't it? National Stadium, the Mandela Stadium here in Kampala, Uganda's capital, is beginning to fill up more and more as people are leaving work and coming to see this game. Friday night, let me remind you, it's a working day and people need to make their cash. Sikeli there of Botswana. Now, Uganda building from the back. Lowaliwa again on the ball. Plays the easy ball to Semakula. He hits it long, looking for Okello. Botswana equal to that. Can they hit Uganda on the break? That's the question. No, the ball is cut out, and Uganda play a game of triangles, keep possession. In the meantime, a Botswanan player is flat on his back, and the referee has blown the whistle. Number 11, Tumisang Orebonye holding his face. Orebonye back up, ready to go. In the meantime, the Ugandan fans, they keep up the song, they keep singing. Noise, the songs, the chapping, the clapping, the dancing, all to inspire their home heroes to the victory they need to keep them in contention to qualify for the 2026 World Cup. Uganda in possession. See whether they can work a gap in this very dense Botswana defence. Here come Uganda, it's deflected, corner to Uganda. One thing to note on this right-hand side, as Uganda attack down the left, the number 2, Elvis Buomono, he who had the chance earlier on, the scoring chance, he's frequently unmarked. That is something that the Botswana defence will have to keep an eye on. They're getting drawn over to the ball that goes down that left-hand side. Goalkeeper Boko trying to organise his defence. Action stations for Botswana. The ball comes over. It's headed on. The danger appears to be over, but Uganda's still in possession. And quite a tackle there coming in from the captain, Ditlochwe. Catching Buomono in possession, the ball being put out for a corner. Buomono trying to get round, but there you go. Look at that sliding tackle. Resolute stuff there from the Botswanan captain. Ball in play, here we go. Uganda once again in possession, giving the ball away. And here come Uganda down the left wing. There's one player in the middle, but there's 4 Ugandan defenders, and it's easily cleared. Botswana back in possession now. Diagonal ball to that right-hand side. It's won and headed down, but cleared by the Ugandan defence. And once again in midfield. Uganda keeping possession quite nicely here from their perspective. Botswana will need to try to get a foot on the ball, try to impose their style of play at some stage, if they're to have any hope of getting a victory out of this game. Womono. A short, easy ball to Okello. Okello dropping back from the attacking position into midfield. Sesiganda. Long ball to that left-hand side. And it's very adeptly cut out by this Botswana defence. They're back in numbers. They're playing a very pragmatic game at the moment. Their tactics very much based on parking the bus in a sense. To coin a phrase, that's where the defence is quite central and static in the defence, and they're waiting to see what Uganda do. It's all about getting Uganda to commit, overcommit, and create gaps at the back. Siwa. Botswana keeping possession. Uganda work to try to get this ball back. Here's an opportunity. And it was the number 10 of Botswana, Vincent Sassingi, who was through in a good position down that right side corridor. Tracked back though by the Ugandan defence. Side Uganda go. Sesiganda looks to his left. Drops into midfield to receive the ball back. And the miscontrol meant it went out. It's a Uganda throw on that right-hand side. Sorry, a Botswana throw on that right-hand side. Botswana, the Zebras, losing possession almost immediately. Uganda now constructing down that left-hand side where they've made quite a bit of headway. Ball headed out, throw into Uganda. Uganda trying to build again from the back. Womono, long ball diagonally. Keeper comes out, he punches. Referee judges that there's been an infringement committed by that man. Fahad Boyo. Fahad Aziz Boyo, 22 appearances. This is 23rd appearances for his country. 8 goals so far is his tally in the Ugandan colours. Goalkeeper Foko appears to have an issue with, it looks like cramp the way he's stretching. 18 minutes into the match, it does seem quite early to have cramp, but maybe he's carrying an injury of another sort. Nonetheless, the referee, Kappa, is seeking an explanation as to why here on his backside. Sione Boko is now back on his feet, Botswana's goalkeeper. He's played the ball short to his captain. Possession, but once again, to run things up the back. 3 attackers from Uganda there, pressing, trying to make Boko play this ball loosely so they can win it back in midfield. Long diagonal ball, it's nodded on by Botswana, and Botswana here trying to construct something in the forward area, but the ball is loose and cleared by Uganda. Throw into Botswana on that right-hand side. Very interesting how Botswana turned deep defence into a sharp attack there. And it was Halidi Hualiwa who was able to clear for Botswana. Battling there in midfield, Botswana back in possession. It's loose and one back by the Ugandans who clip the ball forward. Vincent Sassingi of Botswana, one of the players they're looking for some inspiration to some goals on the sheet as soon as they possibly can. In the meantime, Uganda once more building from defence. Long ball out to the right wing. rather too ambitious. Clearly, Alan Okello was going to give that a chase for Uganda. Fair to say Sassini had it covered. And, Botswana back in possession. Throw it down at the left back position. It's a long one. But it's easily tidied up by the Ugandans. This is dangerous for Botswana. Uganda in possession on the edge of the penalty area. It's number 10, Mutiaba, trying to construct something. Okello flicks the ball in. Lacked accuracy there. Long, high, out it goes for a Botswana free kick. Travis Mutiaba, Uganda's number 10, 18 years of age he is. Here he is on the ball. Nice little playoff there for Okello. Okello's cross, though, lacking the necessary quality to threaten Botswana's defence. So here comes Travis Mutiaba. Okello threatening again. Bundled off the ball by Botswana. No foul, says the referee. Play on. And Botswana quite coolly playing it out of defence now. Mangolo. Forward to Sassini. That's one for Mangolo to chase. Mangolo saying, "Why did you stop me?" The referee has blown for a foul against Botswana. Mangolo thought he was on the run there and had a possibility of catching the ball and heading in on goal. Nonetheless, the referee making his decision. It's a free kick to Botswana. Sassini making his way towards the centre-forward position. He's supported by Sikanyeng, the number 7. And Botswana playing the ball back to Godsione Boko in goal. A patient game. It's clearly on the cards from coach Didier Gomez da Rosa. And that's what Botswana are playing. Meanwhile, here comes Travis Mutiaba. Mutiaba then jinking either way. He looks very comfortable on the ball, doesn't he? Uganda now pressing. In it comes. Botswana at 6s and 7s, and there's a chance for Uganda. It was just wide. Uganda there creating something almost out of nothing. Certainly Botswana looked like their own worst enemies, didn't they? Watch as the ball comes over. And once again, it's the number 2, Elvis Bwomono, who's on hand for that attempt on goal. Certainly Moetsiwa couldn't clear it for Botswana. And Bwomono unable to hit the target. So we've had 2 scares in this first half for the Botswanan 11. And Uganda still seeking to come forward and get that all-important goal. For the moment now, it's 22 minutes in. We're 0-0 here in Kampala. And while Uganda have looked like the more enterprising of the teams, I think it's fair to say that there's been, as yet, not really a shot on target. Uganda pressing forward. Botswana soaking up the pressure. Keeping possession and trying to frustrate and force an error out of Uganda. Botswana consent just to play the ball across their back 3. But they've given it away in midfield. Uganda back in possession. What can they do with it? Mohotsiba goes in for the tackle. The referee judges that that was an infringement. He's holding his hands up. It didn't look malicious, but it was the kind of midfield 50-50 ball that sometimes ends in a free kick. Mohotsiba, Botswana's number 6, is going to be spoken to by the referee, I think. Let's take a look at the challenge. Mohotsiba goes in. Yes, he went over the ball, didn't he? Clearly. Kenneth Semakula, the Ugandan player who felt the sharp bite of Hape Mohotsiba's studs. 2-man Botswana wall. Botswana back in numbers, but Uganda looking with this free kick to create something. The ball skews off to the left-hand side as Botswana are looking at it for a Uganda throw-in. Taken quickly, taken short. Here's Mutiaba. Mutiaba looking to create something, lays it off very short. He'll want it back as well. Youngster with great touch on the ball. Mankolo, though, tidies up for Uganda, for Botswana. Ditlokwe passing the ball back to Voko, his goalkeeper. Botswana playing through the defence here. Showing the confidence of a team that perhaps has some kind of counter-attack ploy in play. It's Mohotsiwa. Wayward ball gives possession back to Uganda, throw in just inside their half. Mohotsiwa, the usual inspiration for the Zebras, yet to really impose his vision on the match. In the meantime, this is Sesikanda. Ronald Sesikanda for Uganda. He's seen a lot of the ball so far, but usually in that very deep position. Womono. No movement up front, so he takes it backwards. Lualiwa to Semakula. Uganda have had a lot of luck so far down that left-hand side. What can they find now? That was the youngster, Travis Mutiaba, who was in possession there. He could feel the snapping tackles of Khape Mohotsiwa around him. Back in possession here with Uganda trying to string some passes together. That's Mutiaba loses possession. Referee says he was fouled by a combination of Garlawe and Baruti, number 22. Uganda taking it quickly, heading down that left-hand side. Okello's in the middle. Ball's cleared. But Botswana made the hash of it. Uganda back in possession. It's Mutiaba, neatly through his feet. Nicely weighted ball. And nice defending there from the Botswana captain, Tatione Ditlokwe. Alan Okello, the man who was denied from that nicely weighted ball through forward by Travis Mutiaba. As we come towards the half-hour mark, it's still 0-0 here in Kampala. Just to remind you, both Uganda and Botswana realistically need a win to keep up pressure to get in contention for that automatic qualification for the playoff place. And so far we've seen a rather guarded match. Yes, Uganda have had most of the play, but in terms of creating real chances on goal, both sides are lacking so far in that department. Free kick to Botswana. Botswana now pushing forward. 4 or 5 men up there. Long pass, it's too loose, but Botswana back in possession. Indecisive defending there by Uganda. Botswana with the throw. Save again, please, say the Zebras. 18-year-old Travis Mutiaba there. Very much the creative force behind the Ugandan side. Plays his football at Asante Kotoko in Ghana. Excuse me, that's Stephen Muklawa, number 11, who plays his football there in Ghana. Mutiaba's home club is Zamalek in Egypt. So neither side are really making a big impact on the match so far. Perhaps this very guarded approach is due to the fact there is so much at stake. Nonetheless, if you don't shoot a goal, you can't score goals. So at some point, Botswana need to come out of their shells if they want to win this game. Long ball coming forward. Is this the moment? And it's too far. Uganda have a throw, taken very quickly by Womono. was Sekanyang who was unable to catch that long pass for Botswana. Here comes Uganda again down the left-hand side, still in possession. They've got Okello in the middle, as ever. The ball comes across. Okello gets his head on it. This is trouble for Botswana. The ball comes back in. Okello with the header. And he puts it wide. That expression on his face says that he knows he could have done better with that one. He had a clear header. He himself flicks it on. It's Okello with the cross now. And it's Bayo with the head. As you can see by the ball that he hits, he's far, far, far from getting that on target. Farhad Bayo, much expected of him today. One of two players in the team who play their club football in the Czech Republic. He plays at MFK Vyškov. Botswana trying to build out of defence. Long ball forward. Too hopeful. A lack of accuracy means that it's basically snuffled up by Watenga, the goalkeeper, and Uganda build again from the back. Semakula, long ball forward, aiming towards Bayo. This is Mohatsiba. Short, tidy ball, always trying to keep possession. Meanwhile, Uganda win it back. Win it back a little bit too easily. I think for the liking of coach Didier Gomez da Rosa of Botswana, he'd be wanting his team perhaps to start getting some kind of control on this match. Sesiganda, meanwhile, for Uganda, sprays the ball to the left-hand side. Coming back inside. Semakula in possession. Bomono plays it back to Laliwa. And a long diagonal ball, nice accuracy, picked up by Bomono. Bomono, the player who's had the two half chances that have fallen to Uganda in this game. Botswana yet to get a shot on goal. Is this Botswana now trying to put together some passes in order to get into that penalty area to at least have a pop on the Ugandan goal and give Watenga something to worry about? But no, we're back in in Botswana's half. Come to the left-hand side now. Botswana seeking to build, but Uganda's pressure pushing them back. Gawalalwe. This is Mohotsiwa. Neat pass to the right wing. Ball is lost by Sisenwe. This is Uganda back in possession. Travis Mutiaba finds to his right-hand side. Okello has dropped deep. Sesiganda goes to Laliwa on the left-hand side, and here come Uganda down this left wing. And in the process, the Botswana player is pushed to the ground. Free kick to Botswana. It's number 11, Orebonye, who gets pushed over. Foul play, says the referee. Isaac Muleme was on the break there for Uganda. So we can see the stadium here in Kampala, capital of Uganda, is starting to fill up as more and more people are knocking off work and coming to cheer on their heroes as they go about this task of qualifying for the 2026 World Cup. In the meantime, Botswana cutting out this Uganda attack, keeping possession. Play on, says the referee, no foul. This is Uganda breaking forward. The pass. The idea perhaps was right there from Travis Mutiaba. But in the end, the execution of it, too loose, too inaccurate. Too much in favour of Gotsione Foko, the Botswanan goalkeeper. He restarts, looks to his captain, as always. Ditlochwe there, the left-back position. He's shouting to Boko to punt that ball forward. Is this Botswana launching themselves into an attacking position? Bit of head tennis there, it's lost, and Uganda win it back. Lualilwa on the ball. This is Ronald Sesiganda. Sesiganda plays it short to Lalilwa. Lalilwa, who plays his club football in North Macedonia with Breganica Stip. Uganda on the attack. This is interesting. Could be a shot on goal. Awkward tackles going in from Botswana. They're not really getting about the ball, more about the man, but Uganda's still in possession. The shot comes in, and it's the arms of Botswana's keeper, Poko, that provide the relief for his teammates. Mujiaba there causing a little bit of chaos. It was Sesiganda who got the shot on goal. In the meantime, Mosha Gaulawe on his knees, having taken a bit of a clattering there in that attempt to tackle Mutiabe, who's coming through. And this is the shot on goal from Ronald Sesiganda. Mutiabe's going in there. For me, that was a foul on him, but I'm not the referee. Certainly as it comes through there, you can see the two Botswana players going in with a certain robustness. Uganda back on the attack. Desperation stakes in the Botswana defence there. The attempted clearance on Gaolawe was only half executed. In the process, it's cleared again. Uganda restarting with the throw-in midfield. Movement there on the left-hand side. Ball hoisted in towards Bayo. He knocks it back, but it's gone out for a Botswana throw-in. Fahad Bayo, he's had a busy first half, but he's really been able to capitalize on any kind of chance that he had. He had a clear header at one point, which he put about 5 meters wide of the post. Botswana with a throw-in deep in their half, trying to construct and get forward. Each time they pump the ball forward, there's a lack of accuracy, which means that Uganda clean up. But Uganda here now perhaps inviting Botswana to... Or did the ball go out of play? Yes, it did. Miscontrol from Halidi Ploliwa. Disappointment for him. He's had a very solid first half, but giving away possession there. Throw into Botswana. And now could Botswana use this error by Uganda to launch an all-out assault on that goalkeeper Ismail Watenga there for Uganda. He's trying to get his defence organised. Botswana trying to bring up some kind of reinforcements. Shaping here for, I think, an attempted long throw. That's the number 21, Mangolo. Long throw by Mangolo. In it goes. The header from Uganda, and the free kick conceded by Botswana there. Foul play in the Uganda penalty area. Wasted opportunity for the visitors, it has to be said. But nonetheless, maybe quite content with this 0-0 scoreline at this point in time. Uganda going backwards in order to come forward. Point is to try to draw out the Botswana defence, but the Botswana defence not having any of it. They're just sitting tight. Here you go, Uganda down the left, but Botswana defending in numbers. Calm work there from Gaolawe. And Botswana launching again into the attacking area. That was a very neat sidestep by the number 7, Sekenyang. He now waits for reinforcements. He's got options going forward, but decides to play it back. This is Hape Moetsiwa. Moetsiwa playing safe once again. Ditlochwe sprays the ball out to that left-hand side, where he finds Kopelang. Tibocho Kopelang brings it back over to Ditlochwe. Botswana back three, which includes goalkeeper Goitsone Foko playing between them. Long ball hoisted forward by the goalkeeper. But none of this is troubling the Ugandan defence, it has to be said. Referee blows his whistle. There's a Botswanan player who's down injured. Motsoletsi Sikele. Up he goes. Perhaps took an arm to the head in the process of challenging for that high ball. It was Halidi Lalwilwa. He is standing over his opponent. Excuse me, Elio Capradossi it was who was involved in that clash. Here we go. Didier Gomez da Rosa with some instruction to his, what looks like his lone attacking force, Cabello Sekayeng. So some instruction passed on from the Botswana bench. Ugandan fans still in good voice and very much in good rhythm. Flags are waving, there's dancing going on. Paul Putt, Uganda's coach, the Belgian, what can he come up with in order to give his team the edge over this very resolute and defensive Botswanan 11? You see once again the challenge. Capradossi clatters into Sikele. Sikele now off the pitch receiving treatment. We're getting a thumbs up from the physio. Game back underway. Botswana down at this stage to 10 men. Can Uganda take advantage of that? This is one for Yato to chase. Comes back. The jab on the ball, but it's loose. And Botswana tidy up again. This is Mohotsiwa. Mohotsiwa using a bit of pace and a bit of guile to get through. He's carried the ball for some 30 meters, still in possession. Very neat player. And as there was nobody around him, Botswana now come backwards. Dick Lochway, the captain. Mohotsiwa avoids the rather wild challenge there from the Ugandan wonder boy Travis Mujaba. Throw into Botswana. Forward it goes. And once again, Uganda keeping possession. Sisanga there with the very confident chip and chase. Over he went. That was Mujaba trying to get the better Botswana's Benson Manholo, but no dice. The Botswana defender there very much capable of protecting the ball. Out it goes. He knows his side has possession once again. Coming up towards half-time, 0-0 is the score here in Kampala. Uganda in the yellow shirts, Botswana in the white jerseys, giving away the ball yet again. There's been too much of that for this game. Uganda, though, unable to capitalise so far. Could this be the moment? It's chipped forward. There's Yato trying his best, but his best this time not good enough. This is perhaps Botswana's moment. Free kick conceded, and here's the first card of the match. It's yellow. It's presented to the Uganda number 15, Halidi Lalwilwa. Halid Lalwilwa, number 15, with the first yellow card of this game. It was a rather awkward challenge, wasn't it? Taking down Cabello Sekayeng as he tried to go through. And certainly his boot was high, so no doubt about the intention. So free kick to Botswana, Gilbert Baruti, number 22, lining up behind it. Botswana up in numbers. Just before halftime would be a great time to score, wouldn't it? Ismail Watenga, the Ugandan goal, is alert. Rocking back and forward on his feet. Baruti lining up this free kick, this movement from Botswana. Chips it in. And it's easily collected by Ismail Watenga, the Ugandan goalkeeper, who gratefully scooped up the ball. Lack of understanding from Botswana. A free kick attempt wasted. Kenneth Samakula plays it nice and short. 21 is Alan Okello, tracking back. Now he's heading back up front. So why not? Home team. Why not the home team score just before half-time? They're pressing forward. Womono plays it inside. Desperate headed clearance from Botswana. Uganda still in possession. Botswana's pressing game is really causing them a problem in these situations. They're packing the defense and very resolutely sticking to that task, Botswana. It's not a pretty game to watch so far. Attempted shot there. Appeared to hit the referee in the backside. We'll get clarification on that one. Kenneth Samakula. This is Mutiaba. Every time he gets the ball, Mutiaba, he looks dangerous. Very natural control. Here he is on the ball again. Easy control. Always finds a pass. Uganda starting to construct something here. This is Okello coming out to the right-hand side. And it's a very decisive pinpoint tackle, which denies Uganda, but Uganda's still in possession. Ball chipped in, but the delivery was poor. But to be perfectly honest, Bayo in the middle there, unable to get any kind of approach on that. Samakula. Inside he plays it. Just want to have 3 players up front. Uganda on the ball now in midfield. Chips it to the right. Alan Okello is here. 1 man in the penalty area, 2 men in the penalty area for Uganda. And, very decisive tackle there from Kebelo Sekanyang for Botswana. That's the youngster, Travis Mutiaba, playing the ball through midfield for Uganda. Hungry for possession. Ball's chipped in. This is once again Uganda on the attack. The ball is played back in and cleared. With great desperation by the Botswana centre-backs. Uganda still in possession. 2 minutes of added time on this first half. The referee appears to have wrapped it up bang on 45 minutes. Here in Kampala, it's Uganda 0, Botswana 0. Gutsione Poko there, the Botswana goalkeeper, has probably been the man of the match for his team so far. Botswana have spent most of this first half resolutely defending in a block, inviting Uganda to come at them. But in terms of the counter-attack, they've been lacking in any sort of quality. Whereas Uganda's goalkeeper, Ismail Watenga, he's had very little to do so far in this match. Both half chances that Uganda have fallen to their plays his club football at Brera Stromica in North Macedonia. Matters tonight is what he does on the pitch here in Kampala, trying to lift his side into a winning position. It's 0-0, very few chances in a very tight first half. Botswana, the visitors, defending resolutely. And Uganda managed to create just 3 attempts on goal, none of which really tested the Botswana goalkeeper, Gutsione Poko. Confirmation there, Rogers Mato has come onto the pitch, hoping to provide some magic, which he displays in the North Macedonian League. Hoping to translate that into perhaps goals here in Kampala, because a win is needed by both teams if they want to keep up their ambitions of automatic qualification for the 2026 World Cup. Started qualifying for this Group G, it looked like Algeria were going to be the favourites, but they dropped points against the Democratic Republic of Congo in their game. So that certainly opens the door for either one of these two teams, if they can get maximum points tonight, to be in a more commanding position going forward. This is Seseganga for Uganda. Looks to the right-hand side. Uganda seeking to construct. We've got Mato, who's out there on the ball right now. Rogers Mato, the substitute. Stumbles and comes backwards. Samakula playing the ball inside. It's cut out by Botswana. And it's Oribonye. Tumi Oribonye with the hoisted clearance. Doesn't go far. Foul, though, committed by a Botswana player on, let me see, so number 15, Lualua Halid, who has been poleaxed in that challenge. Helped back to his feet by Travis Mutiaba. Away come Uganda. Kenneth Samakula finding Mato on that right-hand side. He seems to have set up camp there. There he goes, Mato. Off again he goes. Ugandan players running into it, but here's Mato coming through. A chance on goal. It just goes wide of that far post. And certainly Botswana seemed to have fallen asleep then. There was great determination from the Ugandan players coming through. Let's take a look at it again. It looked like for a moment there the two Uganda players ran into each other, but it's Mato who presses through, and then it was the number 8, Ronald Sesikanda, who gets his right boot onto that ball. Just drifting wide of the far post. The goalkeeper, Gotsione Boko, for once in the Botswanan cage, seemed beaten. Here comes Sesikanda again. Plays the ball out to the left-hand side. Hoisted in by Lueme, and it's straight at goalkeeper Poko. Botswana certainly looking rather porous in the defence position, but nonetheless trying to build here, and the ball won back by Uganda unfairly, says the referee. It's been looked for a foul committed by Capradossi. He trots back to take his position up in the defence. Capradossi plays his football in the Italian Division 2. Botswana coming forward. Awkward ball, unable to be controlled. And it just drifts out. Wasted opportunity there from Botswana, giving possession back to the home side. Isaac Mulemi with the long throw. Botswana head back possession, but give it away again. Scrappy start to this second half. Mulemi, ball in hand. Gets the ball back. Again, Uganda very fluidly playing across their back line, but playing across the back line doesn't get goals that win matches. They need to make some kind of impact on this Botswana defence. Meanwhile, here come Botswana. 2 against 4, still in possession. Botswana perhaps looking for some support coming forward. It's number 7, Sikanyeng. This is Baruti. Baruti still in possession. Into the area he goes. What's he setting up here? Can Botswana get a shot on goal? No. The ball is hoofed clear by Uganda. Popalang. Long, hopeful ball. Collected on the right wing. What can Botswana cook up here? Sekayeng clicks the ball inside. It's deflected. Corner to Botswana. Now this is more like it from the visitors. Putting some pressure and asking some questions of the Ugandan defence. Ball deflected out by Elvis Bwamono. What can Botswana cook up from this corner kick? 5 men in the penalty area. Uganda back in numbers 2. Teboho Kopalang, the big defender, has gone to the near post. Marked by 3 men. The corner comes in. It's deep. It's wasted. Throw in to Uganda. There seemed to be a complete lack of understanding there among the Botswanan players as to what they should or shouldn't be doing at that corner kick. And certainly Gilbert Baruti's long corner found no one at the back post, no one at the back of the penalty area. And it has to be said, an attacking opportunity there for Botswana wasted. So Botswana now back in numbers as Uganda tried to construct something. Number 11 is Mokwala. Mocholetsi Sikele is penalised. Nice short ball through. Sikele goes in a very abstract fashion there on Uganda's number 20, Isaac Moleme. A very awkward challenge, penalised by the referee. Botswana placing 2 men in a makeshift wall, which has been organised by Gutsio Foko, the goalkeeper. There is a huddle of players near the penalty spot, including the referee there, trying to separate one or two disputing figures. Goalkeeper dragging Hape Mokutsiwa away from that discussion. The goalkeeper Foko is saying, let's get organised and defend this free kick rather than get involved in this discussion. So the Ugandan number 15 there seems to be implying that someone had him by the throat. That's Khalid Lulwira. Here trying to organise around the penalty area. We can see that 4 players unmarked on the edge of the area. Free kick to be taken right-footed. Quite what the plan is here, it's difficult to fathom out. Here we go, Uganda free kick, in it comes. Punched by Boko and cleared by Uganda. Sorry, cleared by Botswana. Uganda, though, still in possession, tidying up here now. The ball is pushed back into their half. And it's Mato on the ball. Botswana succeeding in pushing Uganda right back to the halfway line. Here come Uganda again. Mokwala trying to get the better once again of Sikele, but no dice. Take a look at the free kick as it comes in, and not one Ugandan player went to challenge for that cross as it came in. I think it's fair to say that Mokwala was trying to score himself from the free kick, not unless one might have expected that one of the Ugandan attackers would have at least gone towards the ball to create some kind of distraction, but no. Here again, Uganda with a long, hopeful pass. And it's flicked on by a Botswanan head. It's gone out for a corner. Perhaps it's that kind of error that could decide this match. Certainly Ronald Sesiganda was involved. Tall figure usually seen striding around Uganda's midfield. But in fact, it came off the head of Botswana's number 20, Teboho Kopelang. Corner for Uganda. It's misstruck. It comes in low. Cleared easily by Botswana. Disappointing lack of attempts on goal in this match, it has to be said. I don't think a 0-0 would be the result either side would want. Here come Uganda, possibility of something here in the area. Sesiganga has a go, it's a weak shot, it's easily cleared. Want to be chased, but tidied up by the Ugandan defence. Even before Tabang Sasini could get within touching distance for Botswana. This is Sesikanda. Muleme launches the ball forward. And the Botswana unable to deal with this, it seems. Uganda still in possession. This is Mato. Plays it long and wide. 2 players getting in each other's way there for Uganda. Lack of understanding. Semakula. This is Mato, having changed sides, trying his luck down this left-hand side. Mato on the ball again. And the danger is snuffed up by Botswana. Throw to Uganda. Uganda back in possession. We're near the halfway line now. Botswana back in numbers, everybody in their half. Uganda still trying to create something, but there's no quality in the balls going into the box. Easily cut out by Botswana. Uganda plays the ball backwards, but once again. Here's Mutiaba, Travis Mutiaba. Ball still in Uganda's possession. Mutiaba there himself caught, but he had the luck of the bounce there. Possession staying with the team in the yellow shirts. Sisenga wants it short. There he has it. He's got to go backwards, under pressure. There we go. My bet's coming back inside. There it is. Capradossi making ground going forward. Nice dummy there by Mutiaba to play in Mato, but it breaks down and Botswana back in possession. Nice ball played forward. This is better from Botswana. Trying to create something. The cross was really poor quality, just basically kicked into the Ugandan defender. But Botswana still in possession though. Nice chip forward. Neatly cut out by Uganda. Botswana getting back possession, trying to get a foot on the ball, trying to get some control on what's going on. That was a very poor effort of a cross from Kitso Magholo. Easily stopped by Watenga, who in turn gives the ball away with a very long hoof forward. Neither team really now imposing themselves on this match. It's very scrappy. But perhaps that will lead to some kind of mistake which creates that scoring chance. Temper's starting to fray a little bit too. Tabang Sessini, number 20 there for Botswana, plays his football at the team called Security Systems. Had been a success in Botswana Premier League of late. I saw them dispute a cup final with Gaborone United a couple of years ago. And most of the players in this Botswana side have immediate or recent links with the local league, including goalkeeper Gotsione Boko, who plays for Jwaneng Galaxy. Jwaneng, a diamond mining city near to Gaborone, the capital. So that free kick from Uganda results in a corner for the home side. Mkwala is trotting across to take the ball over to that corner position. We can see Ronald Sessiganda, the tall figure, number 8, around the penalty area there. Outswinging corner. Played short to Mutiaba. Uganda coming backward to come forward. The shot comes in. And that nearly caught Gotsione Foko by surprise in the Botswana goal. We all seem to be wondering what was going on. Uganda had a plan. Played short to Mutiaba. Mutiaba himself brings it back, lays it nicely backwards towards, from a full 45 yards there, really testing the Botswanan goalkeeper. Nicely struck by Isaac Muleme. Good save by Gotsione Foko for Botswana. So relief for the Zebras, who are now coming forward. Mohotsiwa now in possession. Foot on the ball, he's looking for the easy pass, lays it off very nicely. Botswana trying to build, but they're being pushed back by Uganda. A very loose ball backwards there. Drifts towards Gotsione Foko. Botswana trying to rebuild now from the left-back position. Ball hoisted forward. Cut out by Uganda. It's too easy, isn't it? Too easy. Botswana haven't really put the foot on the ball. They haven't imposed their style of play on this match at all so far. course, we do have another half an hour to go, and of course it takes one mistake, one shot, one goal that could win the game. Long pass from Semakula, and it's too long. Out it goes for a Botswana goal kick. So far in the second half, there's been a lack of any kind of cohesion for either side. A lot of effort, certainly. You can't fault the players for that. But there's been a lack of craft, a lack of creativity as well. You look to the likes of Travis Mutiaba, 18 years old, but a real creative player. It was his pass there at that short corner just a few moments ago that created that great shot on goal by Isaac Mulyemi for Uganda. And from the Botswana side of things, where you're looking for someone like Hape Motsiwa to create some kind of opening from the midfield position. Certainly at present, it looks like Botswana are totally bereft of any attacking ideas. 0-0 then at this Mandela Stadium in Kampala. The crowd starting to fill up more and more. But there's very little to shout about in terms of goals. Didier Gomes de Rosa, the Botswana coach, shouting at the referee, Mr. Kepon. Unhappy at that decision. He thought there was a foul on one of his attackers. In the meantime, Capradosi plays the ball to the right-hand side. Semakula, Capradosi. Very little movement up front. This is Mulemi. You've got two players to aim for. It was a scuff cross, but this is still a chance for Uganda. Oh, that was close there, wasn't it? Rogers Mato. He almost got the ball by default there because the cross from Mulema was scuffed. But Rogers Mato was on hand, and a little shimmy, he created a chance. Let's take a look. You can see Mulema going down. He scuffs the ball, falls over, but there's Mato to take advantage. The desperate challenge coming through by the Botswana number 4, Gawalaluwe. He looks silly as he slipped through. Mato coming back inside, but unable to find the target and test goalkeeper Poko. So Uganda there creating a chance. Let's see what we can create from this corner. Kenneth Semakula will take it. Sesiganda making himself the target there in the goal area. Botswana back in numbers. The corner comes over. It's not clear. The pressure's still on here, and a chance on goal. No real power in the shot. Boko gathered it very, very easily. But Capradosa there was on hand to try that attempt on goal. Sadly, a lack of power. Jagason there for Uganda, just entering the play, Mohamed Shaban Jagason. So both coaches thinking of shaking things up a little bit here. And, let's face it, with this at 0-0, 65 minutes gone, in a qualifying game, you really need to start getting some goals on the board. And look about getting a victory here, because it's important to accrue points if you're going to hope to get that instant qualification at the end of this qualifying sequence. Just a reminder, this is the FIFA Africa qualifiers for World Cup 2026. If you're just joining us, you can see the score is Uganda 0, Botswana 0. There have been precious few attempts on goal in this game. It's a very tense encounter. Both sides looking to get the victory if they can, but neither really committing to go out and get it. Number 6, Bobosi Baya Ruhanga, now taking to the pitch. Botswana's keeper is in need of some kind of assistance. You recall in the first half, if you were watching, he went down with a leg injury at one point. This appears to be a problem in the face area. Diego Mr. Rosa in discussion with his players. It's Moshe Gawalalwe who's speaking to him. Alongside him too was Tatione de Lochwe, the captain of this Botswana side. Lochwe, of course, playing his club football at Kaizer Chiefs in South Africa. So all those faces in the crowd there, I think you could say that's a collective expression of please give us a goal. In the meantime, on the pitch, Botswana's keeper wipes himself down, having recovered from the problem he's just had treated. And we wait the restart of this match. Throw into Botswana. Uganda gain back possession. Mato on the ball, loses it. Mohotsiwa, cool as a cucumber, strokes the ball backwards. Botswana keeping possession. Mohotsiwa calling for it midfield, but the ball goes forward. It's one to chase. Too long, too far, too fast. It was unrealistic. Kitso Mangolo there. No one can fault the effort of these players. It is hot and humid. You can see the sweat on their faces. But in terms of a football spectacle, it's been sadly lacking this game. That could change. Mohotsiwa wins the ball. Imperious as ever. Looks to play it off. Neat ball inside. Loose. Sorry, that's Mohotsiwa on the ball now. And Botswana concede the free kick. Shaban heading forward. It's Shaban who's fouled by Mohotsiwa there in the centre of the pitch. Combination Mohotsiwa and Sekanyang. Uganda building now from the middle of the field. That was Mato laying the ball back. This is Ronald Sesiganda, who's dropped deep, coming over to the right-hand side with Capradosa. Sessini for Botswana, loses the ball. It's regained. Scrappy play at the moment. But nonetheless, this is the kind of determination you need to grind out a result. Mohotsiwa caught out by the bounce, but he wins it back, nods it to the left-hand side. Botswana getting possession now. Can they try to construct something? No, they go backwards, looking to see what they can work out. Sekanyang, Mohotsiwa. Mohotsiwa has played almost every ball backwards in this game, trying to impose some kind of calm on his teammates. Long pass, diagonal to that left-hand side. It's an ambitious one, and it's gone out of play for a Uganda goal kick. Taken quickly, the referee unhappy. I think there's a change happening over by the subs benches. You see number 14, Dennis Omedi, replacing Farhad Bayo. Omedi coming on, and Bayo going off. Bayo has worked hard. He had one headed attempt on goal. He put it sadly wide. Nonetheless, you can't fault his effort in this match. And certainly it's that kind of effort that may well force the sort of error that could result in either side getting the victory out of this one. A victory they really need if they're going to keep up their chances of qualifying from this Group G. Into the foul throw, referee not penalising that. This is Sekiganda. Comes inside to Capradosi. Looking to his left. Nice ball, slipped to Mulemi. Levy still in possession. Seeks to play in that Shaban, who in the process of trying to put himself in position to receive the ball, put himself into an offside position. Pretty obvious that Shaban offside from our replay. So Bobosi Bayaruhanga just entering play. Plays his football at Austin FC in the United States. We'll be hoping to see whether there's any flair that he can bring from stateside here into Kampala to wow the folks back home. Uganda clearing the ball again. Looking to play in Shaban, but Botswana's packed defence winning out. And Holo there giving the ball away. Botswana now back in possession though. Spreading the ball out to this right-hand side. It's a loose pass. It's collected by Uganda, who calmly keep possession. They too had numbers back, and now to break on the right-hand side. This is Uganda in with a chance. There's a possibility if the cross has quality. It goes in, and there's the goal. Uganda go 1-0 into the lead. And it's a substitute, Shaban, who's the scorer. The crowd in Kampala go wild. 73 minutes in. And Uganda take the lead. Delight among the players, ecstasy among the fans. And it's Shaban who adds the finishing touch to a sweeping move right up the pitch. Lovely ball forward. Breaking down the right-hand side, you see Shaban making the pace there. In he goes. Pinpoint cross. Finds Shaban, left-footed, guides the ball past Goritsoni Boko in the Botswana goal. So celebration time for Botswana. Will Botswana have an answer to this one? Uganda taking the lead. You see the Ugandan fans celebrating here in Kampala. Will Botswana have an answer? That's the question. Didier Gomez-Rosa has got to call on all his experience to get his players to really now set about this game. Because to win it, they need 2 goals. 75 minutes gone. Uganda taking the lead through Shaban. Shaban really getting the taste for things now, going in rather hard. The Botswana number 20, Teboho Kopelang. Poor ball easily cut out by Uganda's midfield. They're pressing forward again. 2 men screaming for the ball up front. Uganda growing in confidence. And you have to imagine for Botswana to lift themselves from this position. Could be very, very difficult. But it is only 1 goal, so hope is not lost for the Botswana players. Coming inside midfield, that's Moshe Golowenwe, who's lost the ball. Here come Uganda once again. This is Mato. Mato finding a way through, but just seeing it get too far. The ball gratefully tidied up there by the Botswana goalkeeper, Goritsoni Boko. Sea Kanyeng. Here's Mohotsiwa. What can he find? Short ball to Sea Kanyeng. He plays it forward, but it's too loose. It's tidied up by Uganda. The back header from that long pass is back to Botswana's goalkeeper. He plays it short. Botswana in no hurry, but needing to hurry to get that goal back. And the move breaks down in midfield. It's Uganda in possession once again. Ball very arrogantly clipped with the side of the foot out to the right wing, but it was too much, too far, too fast for Mato to collect. Moshe Galawelwe and his teammates need to find some kind of solution. End of the match for Kabelo Sekayeng. And in comes number 8, Olebogen Romotse. Olebogen Romotse. Can he add some fresh-legged enthusiasm to try to lift this Botswana team? Or can Uganda ride the wave of this one goal and perhaps get another one? Throw into Botswana. Cut out by Uganda. Sequence of head tennis. Won perhaps by Botswana. They have the ball, but Uganda win it back. Looking to construct. It's a long ball forward. It's asking a little bit too much, sadly, of Shaban. But you can bet that Mohamed Shaban now, with that one goal to his name, will chase everything that he can possibly get at. Siwa. Long ball to the left. Nicely controlled. This is almost a promising move there for Botswana, but it breaks down. Uganda very neatly playing between feet. And this is Shaban. Offside, sadly, for him. Relief, of course, for Botswana, who want to get straight back into attack. Mohamed Shaban, one of the local players in this Uganda team. Plays for the Kampala City Council. Botswana trying to construct now. Being forced back at every stage, it seems. Bohutsiwa deep on the right-hand side. Once again, he plays the ball backwards. Bohutsiwa has the ball once again. Trying to inject some pace into the game, but move snuffed out by Capradosa. Capradosa, who puts the ball into touch. Bohutsiwa once more for Botswana, again playing the ball backwards. Uganda will be happy to see the ball in this area of the pitch, where Botswana can have no possible chance of threatening the Ugandan goal. You can sense the frustration that's growing among certain Botswana players, now hitting the long ball. Botswana still in possession, but the move is stopped by Kenneth Samakula, who'd tracked over. Throw to Botswana. Botswana in possession. There's a chance here to create something. The move breaks down. Botswana's have it again. Long shot, high, wide, but at some point Botswana need to try shooting a goal. The quality needs to be better than that, but the idea, of course, is a sound one. It was the captain, Tatione Ditlochwe, whose shot did not trouble any way at all Ismail Watenga in the Ugandan goal. But the Ditlochwe, who plays his club football with Kaizer Chiefs in South Africa, knows full well at this point in time now, into the last 10 minutes of the match, his side really needs to get some shots on target to at least test Uganda's goalkeeper. In the meantime, here we have a free kick for Uganda. Bobosi takes it short. This is Mato. Back to Bobosi. Interesting curling cross. Targeting an area rather than a person. But nonetheless, the right idea from Uganda, I think. Comes to nothing. Botswana back in possession. Goalkeeper Poko hits it. High, long and hopeful. Botswana gain a better attacking point with a free kick just inside Uganda's half. Botswana reaching the hit and hope stage. This is going to be a long free kick into that penalty area. They've got players stacking up. So too do Uganda. The ball played in. And it comes off Ugandan head for a Botswana corner. Could this be the moment when Botswana pull back that goal? Botenga awaits on his goal line. The ball is crossed in. This is a testing one. And it's a Botswana head that gets onto it, but with no control, sadly. And out it goes, to the collective relief of this crowd in Kampala. Captain Dick Lochwe was the one who got his head to it, but he was unable to get it any control on it and bring it back into a goal-scoring position for Botswana. In the meantime, more movement on the bench. Changes here for Botswana. Orobonye leaves the pitch, replaced by number 12, Serolame Boy. Excuse me, Sessini leaving the pitch, according to our pitch side team. I was mistaken in my reading of the player leaving the pitch. Do excuse me. The restart with Uganda. Goalkeeper Ismail Watenga plays his football in South Africa with the Golden Arrows, on loan there from the Mamelodi Sundowns, who are currently top of the table. That's club football. This is international football. Uganda won thanks to that goal by Mohamed Shaban on 75 minutes. A sweeping move up the pitch to the right and across into the goal area, and it was the left foot of Shaban that beat goalkeeper Gotsoni Poko of Botswana. Botswana desperately trying to get some passes together to move up the pitch, but it's fair to say they've not had a shot on goal in this game. Capradosa has had a very solid game in central defence for Uganda. Lecce in Italy, Division 2, is where he plays his club football. 20 is Isaac Mulemi. Thrown by Mulemi, he goes backwards all the way to his goalkeeper, Watenga, who's out of his goal, under pressure, no panic. Uganda looking like the masters of the situation as far as this game goes right now. 5 minutes ago, Botswana still have not had a shot on goal. Botsiwa is robbed by the very lively Mato. Mato heading towards the goal. And as he tries to shape up to shoot, he falls. Tripped, says the referee, as he reaches for a yellow card, which he shows to Botswana's number 4, Mosha Gaulalewe. Here we see Mato having robbed Botsiwa. Away he goes. And it's the studs that Gaulalewe plants on the calf muscle of Mato, which brings him down like a sack of potatoes on the pitch here in Kampala. I think it's fair to say, yellow card deserved. Now this provides Uganda with another chance. I imagine that one or two of those players fancy having a pop at goal on this one. We have a Ronald Sesiganda standing over that ball. Rogers Mato as well. Bobosi Bayrohanga. And Dennis Omedi. What are the Ugandans cooking up for this end of match free kick? You would need to have a lot of quality, a shot from this distance, to beat the Botswana goalkeeper Gotsione Poko. Now they're breaking up. Number 14 appears to be over the ball. That's Dennis Omedi. Just as short. Mata goes into the wall, then peels off. Players standing by for a possible rebound. This is going to be Omedi having a strike. In he comes, Ronaldo style. Hits it right into the wall. Omedi tries to get back possession, but Botswana now on a break. The ball is booted forward. It's cut out by Capradossi. Quality play from the player based in Italy. Now the referee blows for an infringement committed earlier in the move. Has to be said, great shot struck by Omedi, but right into that wall. Botswana able to take advantage of the break. This is Capradossi, Elio Capradossi, chipping the ball forward. Cut out by Botswana. Mohotsiwa trying to put a bit of authority into the game for Botswana. He's a player that the rest of the team look to set the tempo of the match. Foko, the goalkeeper of Botswana, right-footed. It's a long, long kick. Nodded forward. Botswana still playing head tennis here, trying to get into the game. Possibility of a shot. It's snuffed out by the Uganda defence. Back in numbers and very alert. And Shaban was unable to control the resulting kick forward. The ball goes back to Botswana's goalkeeper. He seeks to launch a long, long ball forward. Again, cut out by Uganda. Scrappy end moments in this game as we tick towards the 90-minute mark. Botswana, though, still pressing for this equaliser. Uganda running the ball out of play, but the referee has decided there was an infringement. Botswana penalised. Referee Kapan awarding a free kick to the home side. We'll wait to see whether there is added time. 5 minutes added on. Botswana need to really pull out all the stops to get an equaliser here. Would that leave spaces at the back for Uganda to exploit? We will see. We will see. Long kick from Watenga. Controlled by Matso. He's in possession. Tries to get it across. No luck. It's blocked by Mosha Gaulalwe. Good outcome for Uganda, though. It's a corner for the home side. The referee, Monsieur Kaplan, not having any of this time wasting. He's booked the substitute, Rogers Mato. Mato retreats. Uganda taking this short. This is a time-wasting technique, tried and tested in many football stadia over the world. Uganda just wasting the corner opportunity there and giving away possession to Botswana, but possession given away down at this position where Botswana really can't strike at anything other than this midfield position now, with the ball is won back by Uganda. Number 20, Muleme, long ball again cut out. Scrappy stuff, but Uganda keeping the ball where they want it to be. That was Mato. Mato perhaps offside. No, the ball is still live. Drifts out of play, sadly, from Uganda's perspective. Goal kick to Botswana. Goalkeeper Boko needs to get the ball as far forward as he can. Hoof, it goes. Cut out by Uganda. Again, nodded on. Botswana with the hoisted scissor kick, high and long. And it's looking like a comedy of errors, but Uganda calming things down. Goalkeeper Ishmael Watenga, the number 18. He's had a captain's game, hasn't he? Kicks it angled towards the left wing, where it's collected by Mato. This is the goal scorer, Mohamed Shaban. And now this is the chance perhaps for him to show us what he can do. Move breaks down, Botswana clear it in a very desperate fashion. This is Motsiwa putting his foot on the ball. Enterprising pass for his attacker to chase, but sadly he didn't have the legs to get anywhere near it. Nonetheless, Botswana getting possession now with the throw-in. Mohotsiwa, can he inspire his teammates? It's another throw-in. Mohotsiwa runs across to take it, but he's leaving it to his colleague as he takes a walk back towards the penalty area. No doubt taking a position near that penalty spot. There he is trotting in, Mohotsiwa. Throw-in is going to be a long one. Could this be the possibility? Number 21 throws it. Mangholo. The Ugandan head gets it away, but not far enough. And the attempted attack by Botswana peters out. Uganda breaking away. Out of play it goes. Dennis Omedi just shepherding the ball towards the touchline. That's enough for Uganda, I think. They'll need to keep the ball up there to keep the pressure off. In the meantime, Botswana trying to get as near to the goal as they possibly can. But the story of the game has been Botswana unable to string together passes to create anything like a scoring chance. Meanwhile, Uganda have that goal, that precious goal that gives them a 1-0 lead. And an advantage in that race for the automatic qualification place in this Group G. Long throw from Semakula. Cut out again. Throw into Botswana. The attempted throw by Mangholo. He dropped it out of his hands. A lot of humidity out there on that pitch. Boko. Botswana starting to move with a bit more deliberation, but there we go, that pass, weak pass going backwards. And the final whistle has been blown. Referee Gapanda has brought an end to the game here in Kampala, and it's joy for Uganda thanks to that man, Mohamed Shaban. His goal in the 75th minute makes all the difference and gives Uganda a 1-0 victory, a precious victory in these FIFA African qualifiers. Disappointment for Botswana. The captain, Tatione Ditlochwe. You can't fault his team's industry, but there was a lack of craft, a lack of creativity. Not one